everyone, welcome back. Today I have a secondhand haul for you. It's about 40 volumes that I've picked up from May, June, July and some in August. Some of them were very kindly gifted to me, and others I've just picked up random things on Vinted, as I usually do when I found a really good deal. Some are just the first few volumes of a series that I really want to try, but I'm not sure if I want to make the commitment to buy the whole series. So yeah, let's get into it. First up, I'll share just really quickly a series that I have actually already shown you. I picked up about 6 random volumes from this series. It's complete at 10, and then I found a listing for the complete series. So instead of trying to find those individual volumes I was missing, I just bought the whole series again, and then I sold those volumes on at the same price that I bought them for. So I got a really good deal on this, and it is Kare First Love 1 to 10. So I do have this complete set now. I'll quickly show you the covers because I have already shared this series before. I think I was missing, I'm sure I was just missing like 4 volumes, and I kept all of the best condition. But I think they were all from this one set. They were in really good condition. So I'm excited to try this one soon. I did read volume 1 way back in the day, but I can't remember much about it at all, and I think it is still pretty well liked. So I will be reading it soon, I hope. I'm doing quite a lot of binge reads of older shoujo series at the moment and very much enjoying them. So that is on the list of many. Okay, next up, Vinted found bargains as always. So I got volumes 2 and 3 of Lieselot and Witch's Forest. I think that's how you say it. Volume 2 and volume 3. This series is by the mangaka who did Fruits Basket, my favourite. I have read volume 1 and it's no Fruits Basket, but I did enjoy it, and then the rest of these volumes are really hard to find. There is only 5 volumes printed in English. I think it was longer in Japan and then it got cancelled, so we only got 5 volumes. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one, but the other 2 volumes, volumes 4 and 5, I think are really hard to find. I got these for, I think, £4 each, which isn't bad for a yen press. Yeah, and I'll just keep looking out for the other volumes, and maybe I'll get lucky and find them sometime. In no rush to pick them up, but I would like to have as much of this mangaka's works as I possibly can. Next up, this was like a super bargain. There is this tiniest bit of damage to one of the spines. It's like sort of cracked, probably from when it was printed. It's probably not got anything to do with the previous owner. I got volumes 1 and 2 of New York, New York, which is a BL. I think it's from the 90s. I don't know if it was written in the 90s, but it's set in the 90s. This is supposed to be very good. As far as I'm aware, it's 2 2-in-1s, and that's the complete series. I got these for £1.50 each, which is just so cheap, because these are, it's only got American prices on because it's the Empress, but they're $24 each. So I was like, I jumped at the chance. There is like this kind of crack at the top of this spine. Maybe I would replace it in future, but obviously I need to read them first. I'm just so happy to have picked this up for such a good deal. Okay, next up, there was a few sellers with like multiple volumes for sale, so I just like made little bundles off different people. So this one I've looked at a lot and have hummed and hawed about picking it up. I got volume 1 of Golden Japanesque. I think these were all £1.50 each as well. So I think it's a shoujo. I don't know if it is historical or if it's just like set in like a traditional part of Japan. I'm not really sure anything about this series, but I've looked at it quite a few times. I think there's only 5 or 6 volumes of it out. I don't know if it's complete, but I think they're very, very slow releasing. It is yen press, so that does not surprise me. Don't really see a lot of people talking about it. I don't know if it kind of just because it's very slow release, maybe it just kind of gets forgotten about, but I am looking forward to trying this one. I also picked up from 2 different places. So I got Let's Dance a Waltz. I got volume 1. This is by Natsumi Ando, who is the mangaka who did Kitchen Princess and Something's Wrong with Us and Arisa. I love this mangaka's works. This is a 3-volume series. I got volume 1. I think I got it with Golden Japanesque in a bundle for like £1.50. And then my lovely friend Charlie had a duplicate, I think, of volume 2, so she sent me that. So I just need to get volume 3. Obviously, it is about ballroom dancing, and I'm looking forward to reading that. I do love dancing. And next up, again, I think I got with Golden Japanesque. I got volumes 1 and 2 of Love and Heart. This series, I think, is completed about 10 volumes. And honestly, I don't know how I'm going to feel about it. I've heard that it's a very toxic relationship. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy the ride, if I'm going to like the characters, but I want to find out, and I didn't want to pay for them new. So they are in immaculate condition, like they may have been read once, if that. I just want to find out if it's any good. I don't know if it's a shoujo or a josei. It says it's teen. I was kind of hoping it might have a little bit more like mature content just from the covers and things, but maybe it doesn't get like too mature. We'll see. Interested to see what the hype is about for that one. And another one in the random bundle, I got Honeyblood Volume 0. This is a 2-volume series, and this is like a prequel volume that I just haven't picked up, so I wanted to get it, so I don't know. I think it's a prequel, obviously with it being volume 0. I don't really know. I'll find out when I read it what that one's about. And another random pickup, I got volume 12 of Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun. I actually only have, I think, 1 to 4 or 5. This is a really fun comedy series. I have really enjoyed everything I've read of it so far. But volume 12 was on Vinted for £1. I couldn't not get it because I do think I will collect the rest of this series. So I thought, yeah, I'll pick one up for £1 if I can. This is the mangaka who did Orasama Teacher, which is another series I'm trying so hard to complete. But it's so funny, and it's about a mangaka who is in high school, and his biggest fan is in his class, and she ends up helping him, and they just get in really funny situations. And yeah, that's basically what I've read so far, and I really liked it. And I also picked up, I think I've already shared, I got volume 3 of this series, but this is volume 2 of My Summer Review. I picked this up, I think again it was like £3 or £4. I loved this series. It's a really, I would say wholesome, it says 16 plus, but I would say really wholesome BL series. Not a lot happens in the first volume, like relationship wise, but it gave me such a, like, it gave me butterflies. And I love when series do that. So I'm really happy to have completed this one now. So now I've got volume 2, I can read volume 3 as well. Then I got these 2 in a manga swap. We have like a UK manga swap group on Instagram. We don't always talk about manga, we talk about other stuff as well. At the minute it is a Nintendo Switch page, but majority is manga swaps. And I got these 2 from the same person, and they are Yakuza's Bias Volume 1. I've nearly read this whole volume just in my local Waterstones. Every time I go in, this volume's always there, and I pick it up and I read like a few pages. I'm like, should I get it? Waterstones don't do any kind of discount, so I never buy it because I don't want to pay full price. And then I go back the next time and I read a little bit more. But this one is also like, from what I've read, is like a comedy about a Yakuza who has an obsession with an idol. So this guy is obsessed with this idol. And I think it's kind of like, you could compare it, I think it actually says on the back, kind of like compare it to The Way of the House Husband, like this Yakuza who's supposed to be so like scary and intimidating, and he's like fangirling over this idol. So funny. I just wanted to give it a go. Like, I wanted to have it and have a go. And I don't know how many volumes of this are out. I think I've seen volume 2, but I haven't seen any more than that. So I don't know if it's just a short series or if it's another slow release. But yeah, I'm really happy to have got this in a swap. And I also got, which I haven't got around to reading yet, Scarlet's Secret, which is a one-shot, I think, BL title. It is mature. And I think I saw KK-chan Is a Girl say this was good. And I do generally trust everything she says on recommendation. So that's why I got this one as well. Just a few more. Another Vinted bundle I got, because I only had a few volumes, so I've picked up the whole series here, and that is Wake Up Sleeping Beauty. That is volumes 1 to 6. That is complete. This one is by the same mangaka. It's an older work of the mangaka who does A Condition Called Love, which is mostly popular, I think, with a few people who have like issues with the relationship in that series. I haven't read this series, so I don't know that much about it, but I think I have heard that there's a slight supernatural element to this one. But I will find out when I finally get to read it. I really, I've heard a lot of good things and I'm excited. Spoiler on the last cover as always. Yeah, I'm really, really pleased I found this bundle, because these ones you can get. I did have them in my basket, but they were quite expensive. They are Kodansha. And I think I got this set for, I think it was about £25, so it was a really good deal. And one more random one I got in one of the bundles, and I got Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. This one I've hummed and hawed about picking up for a very long time. It is the manga. I have actually read the light novel for this series, and by read I mean I listened to the audiobook for it and I liked it. So I wanted to give the manga a try. There's a few in the series and they all have different titles. I can't tell you what they are. But I thought I'll definitely try this first one and see if I like the manga, and then maybe I'll look at the others as well. But they are yen press again, so like it says $24. I think I paid like £3 for this one. And lastly, these were all very, very kindly sent to me by Charlie, and she should not have, as always. She found out that I hadn't read this series, and I think she thought I had it, or I had read it, and I hadn't. And she found a listing for it and just had it sent to me. And that is An Incurable Case of Love. So it is complete at 7 volumes. This mangaka, Maki and Joji, I don't have issues with, but they did Happy Marriage, ? And I did not like it. It wasn't the worst series I've ever read. It definitely wasn't the worst series I've ever read. That's probably Rose and Blood. That's the worst series I've ever read. But I didn't like the main character in that series at all. She was so whingy, and I just felt like there was no growth, and to the point where, spoiler alert, to the point where her husband actually had to slap her in the face to get her to stop talking. And I mean, I'm glad he did it, because I was trying to do it through the page. But I didn't like that element either. I didn't like that. So I did not enjoy that series, and I sold it. And I also read, I think it's called SP Baby. That one was okay. but still I didn't love it. I've heard this is the best of her series, or their series, so I am hoping I do like it. Obviously as well because Charlie bought this, so I really want to like it. And I haven't even really looked into what it's about. He's a doctor. I don't know if she works at the hospital, if she's a nurse or a doctor as well. She kind of looks like it from the outfits she's wearing. If the characters are anything like the ones in Happy Marriage, I don't know if I'm going to enjoy this. I hope there's a bit more growth in the characters. And they're not just like a stereotypical like female needs to be rescued and a man who thinks he knows everything. I don't like those series. I like a strong female character who can overcome things and learn from her mistakes and won't take negativity and toxicity from a male character, but it doesn't always, you don't always get to see that in manga, unfortunately. I am looking forward to reading this. I think I probably will make Charlie read this with me. We'll do a buddy read for this one. And I hope I like it. I'll let you know. And lastly, which again, I was so grateful. I think she just got these because she knows I'm desperately looking for them. She got me 2 volumes that I was missing of Chronicles, which is volume 7 and volume 8. I am actually currently in the middle of reading this series. We're going to read volume 7 today. And I have loved this series so much. It is not... I didn't know what to expect. I'd heard it was a sad series. It is very sad and it's beautiful. It's so well written. The characters are well written and I'm just so grateful to have these 2 volumes. I'm now only missing 3 volumes. I've had to read some of the volumes on the Viz app. I'm missing volumes 5, 6 and 10, which are all extremely expensive for a disgusting secondhand library copy that looks like it should go in the bin. I probably, because I've enjoyed the series so much so far, I probably would pay a little bit over retail to get the volumes I'm missing, but not for like really poor condition. I mean, some of them they say good condition and I can see in the photos like this shouldn't even be listed as like satisfactory. Everyone has different opinion. If they've got the volume, they're going to try and sell it for a crazy price because nobody else has got it. Let's just pray to the manga gods that Viz will reprint Chronicles because I want my missing volumes, and I think there are so many people out there who should read this series. It's so impactful and just well written and kind of and realistic. Some shoujo manga is just so like fluffy and happy and very basic on the story. This has got such a deep story that I just feel like people should read it. Obviously, yes, you can read it on the Viz app, but it's not quite the same. I just prefer holding a physical book. So anyway, that is my haul for today. I got 40 volumes, but that was over like 3.5 months. It's been a while. They need to go on my shelf. I don't know where I'm going to put them, as always. But I've been needing to film this haul for a while. Let me know if there's anything in the haul that you have read, you like, or you recommend, or if there's anything else you think I should look at to pick up. I have been into reading some of the older shoujo stuff recently, and some of it is sadly disappointing and some of it has been really, really good. So I'm wanting to keep on with the really good stuff. Obviously, there are a few older series that I would really like to read, but they are completely out of print and I just can't commit to searching for individual volumes. I would rather either get a bundle or I'll just have to pick up stuff that's in print. I have a few more hauls to record videos for that I will get around to as soon as I can. Anyway, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!